So, this is really a great piece of software and it solves a very important problem. Several, in fact. Okay, so this software will let us deploy network shared printers at computer level targeting without using group policy. And, there are a lot more features in this program which we will explore through this video. Oh yeah, one thing to note, you must always run this program as administrator. If you don't, you will get access denied errors. The program must have admin rights to change remote computers. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and run the program now. I'll load it from my desktop shortcut. So to get started, we will enter our workstation hostname, or, as some people may say, computer hostname, in this box right here. You will need to precede your hostname with 2 slashes, like in the video. If you don't, the computer will not be found. Go ahead, finish typing your computer name. Then, see the button to your right? It's labeled, Add Workstation to List. Click this button. Now, you will see the hostname you just typed appear in the list of workstations in the top corner. Repeat this process to add as many computers as you like to this list. So let's see, in this video we have 6 workstations we need to configure. They will all have the same settings applied. This software will go down the list and make the changes to each computer in the list one by one. Pretty cool. Let's see, well, this is our last workstation right here, so next we will choose our web browser print dialog settings. As you can see, we have 2 options: Set Default Printer and System Print Dialog. Choose one of these options. Okay, next we will need to select some printers to deploy. We can do this by typing our print server's name in this entry field right here. Once again, same format, precede this name by 2 slashes, just like I'm typing it here. Alright, now see the button to the right? Labeled Find Printers, click it. A list of printers will populate below in the list box. This will be all of your installed printers that are currently on your local print server. Next we will click on the printer we want, select it to highlight it in blue, then right-click. A pop-up menu will show you have 2 options here: Add as Default or Add as Standard Printer. In our case, we are going to add a default printer first. So let's click on Add as Default Printer. Now, this right here is pretty cool actually. Instantly, to your right, you will see batch script lines being created. The first line connects the print queue, the next line sets it as default. Only add 1 default printer per configuration. You can continue to select and right-click Add as Standard Printer to add as many printers as you want to one batch script. Now, here's the part you don't want to miss. You will need to save the batch script. Save these scripts to a network shared drive in your local network. Make sure all computers have access to this location. Click Save Batch Script. A Save File dialog window will pop up. Now, type a descriptive name for this batch script. Make sure you have selected your network shared drive. Once saved, that's it. Your batch script is created and will now be included in the computer's logon script. Okay, well, one last thing before clicking Configure. See the drop-down box to the left labeled Type or Select a Workstation Grouping Description? If this is your first time using the software, you will have no groupings to select from, so go ahead and type a descriptive name for your group. For example, if your computers are in the billing department, you could simply type billing right here. Once this is finished, you are ready to click Configure. If you have multiple workstations in the list, you will want to click the button labeled Configure Multiple Workstations. Now for the best part. After clicking Configure, watch your status in the bottom left corner of the window. You will see that the program is going down the list, applying your selections to each workstation. That's it. All done configuring. Alright, let's move on and explore a few more really nice features built into this software. These are features that are just really handy to keep track of your changes you've made to computers. So right here we have the Computer Edit History menu. Go ahead and click on it. As you can see, it keeps track of a history, kind of like the history we are used to in our web browsers. It gives you the computer name, what edits were done, and finally a date and time of the last edit. Really super useful when we need to take a quick look back at what was done. Workstation Configurator also has a local SQL database for storing all your changes. With this feature, you're always able to see what the printer configuration is and where the computer is located. Let's take a quick look at this feature. We find this feature living under the View menu right here. Click on View, then click on Workstation Properties. Yep, okay, now we get this window. Here we can find all of our computer configurations we have done, all organized under our groupings we created when running the configurations. Now, to pull up and view computer configurations within our groupings, we will need to click on this arrow right here.
Yep.
Okay, now you will see a list of groups you created. Simply select on a group and click this button here, See Workstations. Your workstations will populate below in the list box. Now, double-click on any workstation in the list. To the right, you will see its properties right here. Oh, one more thing before we go. I forgot to show you how to clear your history. Just like a web browser, the computer edit history can be cleared out. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Go right here to this Edit menu and click on Clear Computer Edit History. Then, it's going to ask if you're sure you want to delete it. If you do, click OK. If not, click Cancel. That's really all there is to it. Workstation Configurator is, by all means, not a large-scale program, but does some really large-scale operations. I absolutely love this program, and you're going to love it too once you really start using it. It has become a mandatory tool for me within the information technology department here. Hey, if you like this software, head over to EliteITsoftware.com to pick up your copy today. It's affordable and it's subscription-based.